Hello everyone, and welcome to Current Figures Bakers. And in this video, we're just going to be looking through some Python, and we're going to be looking through some data types. I'm also going to be doing some other videos on the numbers, casting, and strings. And we're going to end up stopping there because there's a lot of other confusing parts. So the first thing you do is you just go to www.w3schools and it'll bring you here. Then you either scroll down to the Learn Python or you just search up Python here. Okay, so when you do that, we're going to be looking at the data types. It's basically the types of just the text types, basically. It's just how you like. It's hard to explain, but it's just a type of. It's an important concept. Like it says in programming, data type is an important concept. Variables can store data of different types, and different data can do different things. Python has the following data types built in by default in these categories. And the main ones are the text type is string, the numerical types are integer, float, and complex. Sequence types are list, tuple, and ranges. Mapping types are dictionaries. They're shortened to make it easier to put in programming. Set types are set and frozen set. Boolean types are bool. Binary types are bytes, byte array, memory view. And the none type is just none type because it doesn't have a type. But it's in that if you don't assign it. And one easy way to find the type is just you have your variable, and then after that, you just print it, and it then gives you your type. So when that happens, it just prints the type, and the class here is an integer. So it's just going to be printed here. And examples of types is like x equals hello world, and because you put those use speech marks, they're now strings. And if you put 20 with nothing as an integer, and also if you put 20.0, it would be the same thing, but it would make it a float, just like in C#, as we did with Unity. And for 1j, it seems confusing, but it's basically as if the j is a variable and it's 1 times that. So it makes it complex. And if you want to list, you need to make sure you have the right type of brackets, as if you put these brackets and a tuple instead of a list. And for ranges, it'll basically, now this one I'm going to show as you can see, it prints the range, and it also says what it's going through. And in Python, it starts from 0. It doesn't start counting up from 1, but it starts from 0. And for this, for the dictionary, it's basically just parts put together. I'm going to show you. So it prints what's shown there, if it's the actual thing, and make sure that you get brackets right for it. And in another video, we're just going to explain it further. This is mainly just showing you the types of it. So then the set is, well, like these are the same, but a frozen set. You have that there, and you also have some extra brackets. And for there's bool, and it's basically x equals true. And the bytes, it's b hello, and the none type is none. The memory view bytes, and like these are all in the same class. And if you actually want to set the type, like if you can have a complex one, like you can set a float to a complex, and you can set a float to an integer. So you can just change it to make it specific. So if I were to change this integer to a float, it would be 20. It would be 20.0. And that's basically all that's here, because it just shows the types, and that's all that we have for this. So